Cyrus. Welcome to srtcyrus. This is my 1950 something Ford 9N. Let's talk about it a little bit. So this is the Golden Jubilee model of the 9Ns. They made these from only in 1993 is their 50th anniversary edition. Pretty good tractor. I know I don't talk about this stuff much on my channel because I'm more into cars. For this tractor, you always just sit in the background, so I thought I'd talk about it a little bit. Quick video. It's been fully restored, you know. How you pop the engines on these, pull this one way up. That's the distance right there. Down here, these are your parts. Down here, this is your distributor. This is your coil. And what else? This is your battery, of course. On the other side here. And like I said, I haven't worked on this tractor. This tractor was restored by somebody else. That's your starter right there. A little different than nowadays. That's your oil filter. That's your alternator. And that's your exhaust manifold right there. And what else? This is your carb. Yeah, this is your carb. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is your carb right here. What else? That is your fuel pump right there. Had to look at where the wires went. I haven't, or where the hoses went. I've worked on this tractor in a while. What else? This is your gas tank right here. So you pop this open and fill it up with gas. And there's gas in there. So, radiator right there. What else? This tractor is not the easiest to drive. This is what raises your implement right here. And that's not going to work right now because there's no hydraulic power. But that's it right there. That's your PTO right there. Like I said, this tractor is really nothing I'm going to talk about much on the channel because you always see it in the background. I thought I'd make a video about it. I need to get new battery terminals. I'm going to now show you how to drive it and go from there. So how you drive this is there's a key on this side. You can't see it, it's way too far away. But it's just a little key. Turn it, not turn the tractor on. There's a button here. This is your ignition switch. It's right here. You want to put your throttle halfway about just to get some feel through it. And then you're going to put your clutch in just because sometimes these like to jump weird. And then hit it. And this is your choke right here. So I'm going to pull the choke out just a little tiny bit. And now it's running. Now how to drive it is here's your gear shift. So basically, you read it here. There was fourth gear on this. So it didn't used to be a reverse. But they put a different transmission into it, so now it has reverse. So you put it in reverse. Now I'm going to release the clutch and we're going to start backing up. And now that we're out, we're going to put it in first gear, which is the slower gear. A little bit about what this tractor was used for. It was used for, well, way back in the day, they used it to plant hay with. That was a long time ago. Actually, I had a grain drill for this. If you don't know what it is, look it up. That was pretty cool. They were like these cool little planters, but it didn't have hydraulic lifts. So there's a rope right here that was tied to this. I think it was tied to. I can't remember now. And then you would pull it out and you'd pull it up, and that would work as like to raise and lower your planer. So that was a long time ago. And what else? We disc with it with a little tiny disc. It's sitting over there. It's a piece of shit. I'm not gonna talk about that. And then there's a blade, which I'm gonna put a picture on that now of what it looked like with the blade on it. I use that a lot, but the blade blade's a little stripped on the blade. Like the blade part's a little stripped, so it doesn't necessarily work quite right. So I took it off, and now it's just kind of a show tractor. I'm gonna repaint it pretty soon because I scraped the front, hit someone with it. I can't remember what now, but it's a pretty good tractor overall. You're probably not gonna see this tractor much on video because, you know, it's a tractor. We're gonna talk more about drift cars and racing and fun things, but basically it's fun tractor drive. I've never taken it to a tractor show, but I really want to. I think that'd be a lot of fun. How the gears work on this is, first, there's no second, I don't think. Yeah, there's no second. Third's your fastest gear, and you have fourth, which is your reverse. And then this is your throttle right here. This is what would make it go faster or slower. Down here is your raise and lowering. So that's what you'd use to raise and lower right there. Your PTO is under the seat. I'm not gonna turn that on. I don't think the PTO works anymore. What else? This is your temperature gauge. That doesn't work anymore. Actually, it does. Sorry. That's your RPMs. That does work. Oil pressure works, and amps work. And it has 634 hours. I think it rolled over 10,000. I haven't driven it much since, you know, I've had it restored. It's maybe had 12, 13 hours on it in the last year or two. So I haven't driven it much. How you get off of these, there's the city person way, which is just do this, which is kind of weird. Nobody does it like that. Everybody does it like this. So, shut up, Siri. But, yeah, that's basically how you get off of it. Just do this, put your foot down, get off. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna take this to some tractor shows this summer, maybe not. I don't know if I feel like it, but yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. It was just a quick video to talk about this tractor because I think it's cool. So I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there. Goodbye.